Okay, so recently been doing a lot of cross-site request forgery stuff for the Beef framework, and I wanted to make a screencast of it so that other people could replicate and then submit their own. I'm using Burp Pro, so hopefully, you know, if you're looking at this video, you're keen on app testing, or you are an app tester or a pen tester, and you have a copy of Burp Pro. If you don't have a copy of Burp Pro and you are any of those mentioned, definitely worth getting. I know there's a lot of other versions, and there's even a free version, but the Pro version is a Pro version, and it's cheap when you compare it to all the other tools as well. Get it. So we have my Virgin Soup Hub. Now this has already been sent to Beef. They've already got a module for it. Cool. But we're going to do it manually just to sort of show you. So this will be technically grey box testing, because you know, we have access to the device and we have access to the quote site. So if we look in Burp, we've got a spider of the site as an authenticated user. So cross-site request forgery is post. We can submit those commands via the person that's logged in. So to do this, let's say, for example, we wanted to create a cross-site request forgery to change the password. All we're going to do is turn our interceptor on, which will catch the request, and then we can convert it into a nasty pasty. So change the password to and we apply that. It will get core, cup T, and we don't want to restore this factory stuff because we know what that'll do. That's quite nasty. So in Burp Suite Pro, the latest version, or from, I think it's 1.4.8 to 10, so they all have this new thing in the right-click menu, generate cross-site request forgery proof of concept, POC. Let's do that. You can have it do auto-submit, you know, if you wanted to be even meaner and actually create code that would, when the logged in user views it, it will automatically submit it. They don't have to submit anything. For this demonstration, we're going to have a submit button, so there's a little bit of time to talk about it. So, and we can also see here there's no cross-site request forgery token anywhere in there to, you know, defend against this sort of stuff, or any other tokens really. Let's see. So if we go back to Burp, so we want to copy that. We want to stick it in a text file. You don't need to read that. Burp Suite Pro, blah blah blah. Right, save as. My shells from FuzzDB. It's very nice. FuzzDB is like a nice add-on for Burp. I won't talk about it now, but Google it, check it out. Password cross-site-forge.htm. Save that. Cool. All right, there we go. That's it. Piece of piss. We can close that, and I'm going to actually drop that connection because we don't actually want to change the password yet. Make sure that the is playing nice. So if I log out. Bye. I'm logged out. It was quite cool being logged out. Don't seem. Oh, there we go. Logged out. Right. So admin and the original password that I used. Let's just check. That is on. Continue. The password. Yep. And I'm in. Right. Let me turn the Burp stuff off because we don't need that anymore. So I'm logged in. Cool. And then Johnny Bad Guy sends me an email or a link to a website, whatever way you want to introduce this code to the victim. And then I received this. Now, consider that you could do this like on load. So as soon as the page loads, it will execute the attack. So, you know, you don't have to submit this button, but I'm using it just to talk about it. So I'm logged in with my my disk zone 0 password. And then if I submit this, logged out. Okay, I logged out of that one, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's go back to this one. We've got the wireless settings. Oh no, I'm logged out. Can use my disks on zero password because my password. Oh no, that's not the right password. So what did we change it to? We changed it to cup of tea, right? So we stick that in there, like this. Brilliant. So the attack worked. And so you basically can go through all of these settings on all of this device, manipulating, the functionality through cross-site request forgery, such as, you might want to position a specific IP onto the DMZ. You might want to drop the firewalls and the filters. You might want to disable the wireless protections. Literally any setting that the administrator has. If you have access to do this via white grey box testing, you can then create very spearheaded attacks to do what you want with these routers. Now, I've got to the point now where it's getting a bit boring. You've got IP cameras, Belkins, D-Links, Buffaloes, Cisco, Linksys, Netgear. It's everywhere. It seems like they've given it no thought. So if you do care about this stuff, you might as well test your own router for the sake of your own home security or your own business security, but also submit your findings to the B framework, because it's a good project. It's got a lot of weight behind it. It's growing quite fast. So the more you add to it, the more we add to it, the more the vendors will think, oh shit, we actually have to do something about this now and make our customers' devices more secure. If you don't really know what I'm talking about, or you want to know more about cross-site request forgery, I definitely recommend checking out the OWASP testing guide. If you Google that, OWASP testing guide, it's a solid read for web app testing and solid information in regards to what the threat is, how it occurs, where it occurs, how to fix it, and shit like that. So I better change my password now. That's cross-site request forgery. One more thing worth mentioning when you're doing grey box testing. In Burp, there's a nice site map comparison tool. If I log out again. So I've crawled the device with my authenticated user, which gives me all these pages. If I do compare site maps, I can use the site map that I know where these files exist. So I know that they exist because I've logged in as an administrator and I've reached those resources. But also I can request the same resources again unauthenticated. Change that to 2. I don't know what will happen here, but we'll have a look. We don't want any queries, we just want the pages. Don't want any parameters, blah, blah, blah. Cool, blah, blah, that's right, yeah. So what it does is it will go and try and fetch the same links that it knows of that are already there or that you've already gotten. And it's a nice way to identify poor access controls or the ability to directly view resources that should be protected. Where's it gone? There we go. So all this orange stuff has been modified. Isn't usually that good. So let's have a look here. Oh, nice little couple of squares there. Very good. What's this one? Oh, cool. So copy that URL, for example. So we're logged out of this router. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, we're logged out. So if we try and put this URL in here now, we actually see some resources. I'm not sure how far that will take us. Yeah, that's not cool. I mean, it shouldn't be available anyway, to be fair. Basic. Yeah, keep getting the login. So this. That's crap. Help with security. Yeah, it's ironic. Interesting. Yeah, so I mean, there's probably not going to be anything juicy here, but definitely worth doing on your engagements. Copy that URL. Yeah, what I was actually showing you was concept of Chris Forgery, and don't really want to deviate too much from that. Oh, right, I'll shut up now. So yeah, go and do what I've shown you against your home hub, switch, router, whatever, or any of your network devices. If you've got any IP cameras or print servers that you can get access to, be careful though with the wiping the default settings and things like that. Just pay attention. If you do have any questions, send me. Let me have a look, or let the guys at Beef have a look. Get on there, GitHub, and ask some questions there. Even if you think you've got it, you might as well ask somebody about it. There's no harm in asking a question if you don't know the answer. And no one's going to say, "Oh, you're not very elite" or any shit like that. Well, some people might in the right forums, but most people aren't interested in that. They want to take the value that is. If you think you've got something, then let's see where we can go with it. And if you haven't, then we might learn something about the system anyway. But yeah, I'll shut up now. Thanks. Bye.